Type of content because I'm about to switch it up. I gotta switch it up. If I want to evolve to elevate, I gotta switch it up, man. I can't make myself boxed in and
Munchie B said he got to get everything off his chest first. He got some things that he got to say to y'all. He got some things he want to say to y'all. And he got some flu-flammy, some skullduggeries, and some larcenies to get up off his chest.
Ain't to one type of, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, me being myself, sometimes I can't help to tap on certain things because I'm me regardless, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm in transition, I'm me regardless, and certain things get my attention and certain things bother me.
Well, you know what? I don't think that there's anything wrong with Munchie B being him regardless, despite the fact of being in transition. I know a lot of y'all be like, oh my God, Rich Trapper, you hate Munchie B. I do not hate Munchie B. But I do want to give him a moment to be human, and I do want to give him some courtesy to be human, because the fact that he's acknowledging and admitting that, hey, you know, I'm trying to do better. I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm getting to where I want to be, is something to be rewarded, respected, and be applauded by. You feel me? I like to see the elevation. I like to see the evolution to the evolution to elevation, the elevation to evolution. You feel me? As both may, you know, seem fit. But regardless of, should you not be perfect today, that's all good, bro. Just try your best and be better today than what you were yesterday, and be even better tomorrow, my nigga. But today, be at your very best.
So I gotta, you know what I'm saying, engage, you know, and that's what it be, you know what I'm saying? But now, everybody go check out the video I dropped maybe 2 weeks ago. It's called Don't Be a Menace at No Jumper While Drinking Gin and Juice. The worst No Jumper Tuesday show. I'm gonna just say Tuesday show. I want to say episode No Jumper period. I'm gonna just say
probably one of the worst episodes ever.
Tuesday show. The worst No Jumper Tuesday show in No Jumper history. You had people grabbing mics like it's the Kanye diss Taylor Swift, making Rich Rabbit uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got the fat dude. I don't want to say his name, but we just gonna call him the fat Crip. And he brought a friend along.
I'm assuming he's talking about Asmo, aka Moneybag Rose. I would assume is the only person that he would be speaking about. I can't imagine who else would fit that physical description of adjectives, but I'm gonna assume maybe that's Asmo.
With no teeth. He had the nerve to introduce himself.
The fact that he didn't have teeth was something that I did not notice. Whoa.
Oral
hygiene is important.
King Ice. But I believe his hood name is Iceman from 6'9" East Coast. But he called himself King Ice. Now that got me. You don't call yourself a king and you missing teeth.
Well, a lot of kings back in the Middle Ages had missing teeth. It's not the Middle Ages, but King Arthur was notorious for actually not having teeth, despite the fact that I just made that fact up. Just playing. Just playing. But the King of England has been known to have pretty bad teeth. Prince Henry has been known to have pretty bad teeth. Queen Elizabeth has been known to have, you know, whatever. So with that all being said, man, we can never forget that that is actually a thing.
You don't do that, bro. What queen go accept a king that's missing missing? Nah, bro. Nah. You know what I'm saying? After that habit, I said I'm about to make me a dentist appointment. For sure.
For sure, got to make you a dentist appointment.
So this dude is Iceman from 6'9" East Coast. And I'm going to tell you why. Not only because that Tuesday show was a shit show, I had to react to it. It was the people talking. It was the people that be the most flawed, got the most going on with them. They like to talk. They like to talk all the gangster edge and what's supposed to be going on and set the standard. But you got a lot of edge going on with you that ain't right. Like, I don't want to say the dude's name because he like attention however it comes. So I'm just calling him Fat Cuz. I ain't gonna say his name. But King Iceman from 6'9" East Coast.
Yeah, he's definitely talking about Asmo.
I found it weird when you was talking about Young Gang dropped the ball because of went on with Baby Shooter. But Baby Shooter got released and went on to get a DP. So evidently his homies felt he was wrong also. So Whack 100, No Teeth Ice, Fat Cuz, I think y'all owe Young ain't half a apology. He did content.
This is gonna be real bad.
On it. He said what he said. His stands on it. Baby shooter from his community went home there. They assessed the situation and they DP'd him. Now, me, myself, I've never got a DP in my life. Now, I'm going to say this. Because this DP thing is starting to be prevalent on the internet, you're not too gangster to get a DP. You could be a gangster and do something wrong in your community. You effed up and you got to be, you know what I'm saying? You got to put your feet to the fire and you got to, you know what I'm saying? All right, boom, face the punishment. Because you get a DP, don't make you a...
So no one is bigger than the DP, but just because you get a DP doesn't make you a no one. Got it.
Buster. I'm going to say that. You just effed up. But it's funny because King Teeth from 69 East Coast was with Fat Cuz, and Fat Cuz is notorious for DPs. All he do is get his feet whooped. When he's in the penitentiary doing his time, bro, he went to the pen for robbing the right track. For the viewers, because I got viewers from New Zealand.
Wait, he went to the pen for robbing the male strip club? Wow, I did not know that. That's wild. Not the right triggity. Not the right triggity.
In Sydney, Australia, different states in America. The right track is a male strip club that's no longer open no more. It's a male strip club, butt naked male dancers. He robbed the right track. Who put this shit together for Fat Cuz? Fucking Money Bag Rose. Who put this together for Money Bag Rose, aka Asmo, to rob the right track? I don't know how much money was in there. It could have been some money. I don't know. But to rob the naked male club, I don't know if your boyfriend got you mad. You said, nigga, you ain't gonna have nowhere to work in. I don't know. Y'all gotta do your own research on that. Rap No Shit Politic. Do the video on Infinasmo from East Coast Crip or Tiny Ad, whatever, Moneybag Rose, when he robbed the right track, the male strip club, and did like 17, 18 years for robbing some strippers. Some male strippers.
I will definitely send this to Rap News and Street Politics so he can fulfill that request. For sure. I got you. Don't worry about it. I will send this to him immediately.
Whatever. But look. However, this ain't about Moneybag Rose and his naked male robbery, right? This is about Iceman from 69 East Coast, King Ice, with no teeth. He talking about how shit's supposed to go in the jailhouse. I'm gonna run this small clip, and then I'm gonna hop into where I'm going into after this. All right, go ahead.
It don't matter.
Where you at? What's going
don't matter.
on behind that G-wall should not be spoken about.
On the internet, period. This is not for content, right?
Shout out Lush. He said, what about prison? He said that because J Hood is sitting right.
Well, what about the situation that you guys are talking about? What's going on behind the G-wall while on no jumper?
Right there. He made his internet presence from prison, on the phone, off the internet. Hey, shout out Lush Uno, man. Shout out MacArthur Park. All right, keep it pushing.
What go on in the neighborhood is stay in the neighborhood. What go on in Vegas, stay in Vegas.
Facts.
Right? At the end of the day, you feel me? I'm speaking on behalf of those that feel some type of way about niggas that's calling in from these motherfucking federal lines that's being fucking recorded.
Your call's been recorded. On everything.
Straight the fuck up.
Hey, hold on.
It applies to everybody that called in.
Niggas is missing right here. Check this out.
They got podcasts, though.
Hold on, time out. In the cane jail, in CDCR,
King Guys.
in prison, in the feds.
What's up, King Guys?
Your booking number,
What?
it's tied to your name.
Okay.
So when you call in, booking number gotta get tied in.
All right.
So regardless of what you got going on, they know who you are.
Where your
All right,
teeth
pause.
at, though?
You're substance
All right,
yourself.
pause. Who asked for this shit, man? Who the Okay, that's King Guys. Breaking down.
Now, I will say this. To Munchie B's point, niggas get sick of hearing about the dead homies, bro. Like, niggas get sick of hearing about the dead homies. Like, what else do you have going on besides the dead homies? Like, what else is of relevance in your life besides the dead homies? What else is going on in your life that's substantial besides the dead homies? You feel me? What else is relevant besides the dead homies? We see a lot of dead homies. But like, and then what? You feel me?
Whatever. Now, the funny thing about King Ice, he talking about people calling in from the county jail doing content, calling jail from whatever. You, in the words of Baby Bray's old bitch ass, you bad peoples. You got paperwork. And it's going to be posted on my Instagram and my Twitter, per usual, MB_the mayor. Okay? And it's going to be pinned to the top of these comments. I know Free Cash, the game, it won't be on the top of these comments. It's going to be his paperwork pinned to the top of the link. The People versus Douglas. You know what I'm saying? Now, look. Iceman from 6'9" East Coast. It checks out you hanging out with the...
At what point do we stop putting paperwork on the internet, or do we never stop putting paperwork on the internet? I don't know. Like, is this going to be a forever thing? Because if it's going to be a forever thing, I just want to make sure that I get a good seat. Because, you know, I want to make sure to get comfortable. Because there's going to be some flu flames, obviously.
This fat fuck, Moneybag Rose, he running from a DP. He not going back to the 6-pack. He running from a DP. You know what I'm saying? Draw the blast, Pity Whack from Rolling 60s. Pity Whack, a reputable member from Rolling 60s, got ties to the East Coasters. The East Coast wasn't feeling it. They want Asmo, aka Moneybag Rose, to pull up like Huggies, come catch your DP, and he's running. Have you ever seen a fat man run? Well, you seeing it now on Inglewood. But it ain't about Fat Cuz. It's about Iceman. Now, I got my lovely assistant. I call her, her name is whatchamacallit. So, y'all go get used to whatchamacallit, because every time I got something to blast like a missile, whatchamacallit go, you know what I'm saying? She gonna be narrating and shit. She gonna give a small sample. This gonna come from page 2 and 3 of the paperwork, but I'm gonna put the whole link on the top of these comments and on my Instagram, and y'all check it out. But Iceman talking about how shit go in the county jail, in the CDCR, in the prison, California prisons, and how...
Man. Now, my question is this. Is it hard to not be on paperwork? Because a lot of people say paperwork this, paperwork that, paperwork with a baseball bat. But I've been in situations where I've been accosted by law enforcement and they've asked me to testify and or have something to say about other people, and I just didn't. I just never said nothing. I just kept my mouth closed and never said too much, never did too much, and just kind of let the situation be what it was going to be. And do your job. Catch me if you can. You feel me? You got to earn your paycheck fucking with me, for sure. So, I'm not really sure why so many people have bad paperwork, but, I mean, hey, man. It happens, I guess.
Well, Young and Hefe that been in camp, juvenile hall camp, county jail, prison, and the federal prison, how it go. But let's see how he carry himself when he's under pressure. You ready, Rachel McCauley?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Shout out to whatchamacallit.
Douglas was a member of the East Coast Crips. On a June day in 2000,
Somebody's going to hear this and be like, I know who voice that is.
he carried a gun for protection. Douglas had carried it all day. Douglas conceived the idea of robbing a video store. He recruited 3 gang members to help. Douglas gave his boy, Tiny Sandman, the gun. It was around noon. Douglas and Sandman went inside the video store while others remained outside on watch. Douglas went in first. Why? Because, man, we're about to rob the place. That's why. Douglas looked around inside the store to see who was there. Then Sandman entered with the gun. Jose Puente was at the cash register. Douglas demanded
No way, Jose. Not Jose.
the money, telling Puente to hurry up and give us some money faster. Puente smiled and reached under the counter. Douglas twice ordered Puente to put his hands on the counter. Puente did not obey Douglas' orders. Sandman shot Puente. As Douglas put it, my partner, Sandman, pulled the trigger because we thought he was reaching for a gun. Later, Douglas claimed there was a knife there, but nothing corroborated his claim.
Jeez, that is ugly. Ugly. God damn, that was Flu Flammer, Skull Douglas, and a little arsonist, I ain't gonna lie. That's ugly.
The bullet to Puente's head was eventually fatal. He died days later. After Sandman shot Puente, Douglas looked over the counter, and I saw Puente on the floor shaking and stuff. I saw blood on the ground. I'm like, man, hurry up, let's get the money. After the shooting, Douglas went outside to look around to see who was out there watching. Then he went back in the store and started getting the money and stuff. Douglas opened the cash register and just took it all. He then emptied Puente's pockets while the clerk lay on the ground with blood pooling around his head. Douglas and Sandman split the take. They decided to give nothing to their lookouts who left at the sound of gunfire. Douglas and Sandman left the scene and bought some weed. Then they smoked it.
The statement is going to be, or the reason is going to be, man, nigga, you shouldn't have left. If you wanted to get some of the money, why you leave? How you gonna leave a lick and blah 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 this and blah 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 that? You feel me? So that's where that's gonna turn into. That's where that situation will go for sure.
And started drinking 40s. Drinking 40s over there, kicking it. Just kicking it and stuff, man. What became of Douglas' gun? We just did some foul stuff with it, man. You know, so we gonna get rid of this. Douglas expressed regret. His dollar yield from the robbery was small. 2 days after the video store robbery, Douglas, Sandman, and another gang member committed another robbery. This time, it was an auto parts store. Douglas was the lookout. The others went into the store with a gun. The 2 store employees turned over the money from the register.
Oh, so y'all was just terrorizing y'all community.
The robbers tried to take money from the employee's pocket, but fled when they heard police had been called. No one was hurt. Douglas had 2 jury trials for these crimes in 2002 and 2003. The first trial resulted in robbery convictions for the auto parts store, but a mistrial for the video store events. In the second trial, the jury convicted Douglas of a second-degree robbery and first-degree murder. The jury found true a special circumstance that the murder occurred during a robbery. The juror also found true criminal street gang enhancement and firearm allegations. Regarding the special circumstance, the trial court instructed the jury that if it found Douglas was not the actual killer, or if it could not decide whether Douglas was the actual killer or an aider or abettor, the juror could find the special circumstances to be true only if it was satisfied beyond a reasonable doubt that Douglas acted with reckless indifference to human life and as a major participant, aided, embedded, counseled, commanded, induced,
Aided and abetted,
solicited, requested, or assisted in the commission of the crime of robbery which resulted in the death of a human being named Jose Puente. The court used former Cal JIC number ... for this instruction. The court sentenced Douglas to life in prison without possibility of parole for the murder, plus 33 years and 8 months to life for his other crimes and enhancements. In 2004, this court affirmed Douglas' conviction. The current case began in 2019. An attorney represented Douglas. In 2019, this attorney filed a petition for resentencing under the section ... on Douglas' behalf. The legislator enacted section with Senate Bill number. The people filed a response and Douglas' attorney filed a reply. The trial court issued an order to show cause. Douglas then submitted additional briefing in hundreds of pages from the record in his direct appeal. Both sides presented written argument, but neither side opted to offer new evidence, save for a declaration Douglas submitted. This declaration states in part that I became involved in the crimes I am presently incarcerated on by hanging out and being stupid. I was bored on the days the crimes were committed. I accept responsibility for my actions. I made a wrong decision that day, but I was not the one that shot the man that
I was bored on the day the crimes were committed is a terrible way to go about this situation. And you are putting everything on your homie, which is extremely flamorous.
the World Video Store.
Uh-oh.
In his declaration, Douglas expressed no surprise his partner shot the clerk.
Uh-oh.
Nor did Douglas mention anything about changing his tactics in the auto parts store robbery to reduce the risk of more killings. The trial court denied Douglas' motion, concluding Douglas still could be convicted of first-degree murder under current law. The court explained, "It is clear beyond a reasonable doubt that there was sufficient evidence to convict petitioner of acting with the specific intent to kill as the actual killer of Jose Puente and as a major participant who acted with reckless indifference to human life."
All right, that's cool.
Sheesh. Munchie B's war against the Crips continues, doesn't it? Man. If Munchie B ain't making it clear that he wants to go to war with these guys, goodness, absolute gracious. Moneybag Rogues, you might have some explaining to do after this one, brother. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you, whatchamacallit. Now, listen.
Shout out to whatchamacallit.
You on your appeal talking about you ain't not surprised that your man's Sandman from East Coast killed old boy at the video store. Now, this 2000, I don't know, Blockbusters is around. I don't know how much money at what video store. I don't know what kind of Easty shit you was on, robbing video stores or whatever. I'm a young dude. 2000, 2001, 9/11 hit, 6th, 7th grade. I'm a young dude, you know what I'm saying, 2000, 2001. So, I don't know, man, how much money in there is even worth it. Then y'all go rob what y'all rob after that?
Auto parts store.
Whatever, bro. Y'all nickeling. Y'all did some bullshit robberies. Y'all should have robbed some Pisces. Y'all would have been way better off. Them little bitty ass chains that the Pisces got, they be thin, but it be worth a lot of gold. Like y'all just did bullshit, and you got life without. You got sentences of life without parole, and then the other guys, life with 33 months and 8 months, 33 years and 8 months, and you out now. Iceman. They didn't get this. They didn't pull this story off the iCloud. They didn't pull this story off of Gemini or ChatGPT. No.
So Iceman is the one that has the bad paperwork. Allegedly. Everything is alleged. But okay, got it.
You told him this. That y'all went in this story. You told him this, Iceman. Douglas, stop playing with me. Y'all, look, you and Fat Cuz left there because I said what I said about the homie punching on whatever with Fat Cuz, and y'all, yeah, what you telling? No, I'm not telling shit, nigga, unless Fat Cuz want to go to the police and say, for whatever. He got punched on a long time ago, and I'm bringing it up now. I ain't never said nothing, and whatever. Whatever, nigga, IFG. Now, look, East Coast Crip. East Coast, First Street, the one I know. Handle this. What's up with cuz with no teeth? Bro, handle bro.
Hey, Munchie B done asked more niggas hoods to get him DPs than a homeless person asking for change in front of the liquor store. If Munchie B gonna bring you up, you better be prepared. You better be prepared for this nigga to bring up your hood, because he gonna request you for a DP, my boy. He's going to request you for a disciplinary action, for sure.
Would. Hey, bro, because now he's a snitch getting on the platform of 5 million subscribers talking about how shit's supposed to go, knowing he got skeletons falling out of his closet, knowing he aside a weirdo that's a fugitive from the East Coast that they were looking to whoop on him. Bro, leave Munchie alone.
A fugitive from the East Coast is crazy work. Being a fugitive from your community is a crazy way to be described. That's incredible behavior.
Let me be a podcaster. Let me be a father. Let me be a square. I'm a blind nigga, ain't gonna do nothing. All right, that's great. Let me do my thing, bro. But one thing you won't find was nothing with no telling. Nigga, I beat death 6 or 7 times. I've been shot on 6 or 7 different occasions. Ain't nobody in jail fucking with Munchie, nigga. I only go with it. So just stop it, okay, nigga? God damn. Shout out to ECs though, nigga. Shout out F and Shiesty, nigga. Free that nigga for sure, nigga. Shout out Big Double Up, 190 East Coast, nigga.
So I always wonder how that works. When you bash somebody from a community and then proclaim that you want that community to accost that person, for lack of better words, and then when it's all said and done, you then want to shout the community out? Like, I don't know, how does that actually work? Or how does that make it make sense? Because it seems like maybe like a backhanded compliment, I would assume. I don't know. Let's continue on.
Shout out to ECs though, nigga. Shout out to Les from East Coast. I ain't gonna say their name because they homies gonna think I'm fucking or something, but they just the homegirls, they good peoples. But shout out to ECs, nigga. Shout out Young Snoop, nigga. Shout out Eastwood, nigga, 6ix9ine, nigga. But on Bloods, nigga, this nigga's a mark. He's a mark, nigga. He's a mark at Washington Park, even though that's in the 890s. He's a mark, nigga. 92nd Street, nigga. Why you even on the internet, nigga? And you know you done told, nigga. On Bloods, nigga. You weirdo, nigga. You shouldn't even talk to the motherfucking police, nigga. Oh, Inglewood, nigga. Go to your motherfucking cell, make a pillow with your hoodie, and get ready for these faces. You going to the bounty, nigga. Oh, Inglewood, you's a bitch. Own families, you's a mark, nigga. Chat GBT or
goodness gracious, this is such expressive adjectives here. Now, I do want to say here at TNN Trap News Network, we don't condone nor do we support any type of hate groups, any type of violence, any type of flammery, skullduggery, or larceny. We think that everybody should be allowed to live and breathe as they see fit. Everybody should be allowed to live and breathe as they see fit. Everybody should be allowed to praise how they want to praise, love how they want to love, and enjoy the company of who they want to enjoy the company of. Now, with that all being said, goodness gracious. Goodness absolute gracious. The adjectives being used to describe this man, sheesh.
Gemini some paperwork on Munchie B. Hire somebody. Dock some shit up so I can challenge it and show some real dates, nigga. On Bloods, nigga. I ain't never told on nothing, nigga. Cause I done been in jail for everything under the sun, nigga. Multiple gun cases. Person of interest with unalivings, nigga, attempts, nigga, robberies, assaults. That nigga ain't nobody go be that but
Now, what I want for all gang members is to, number one, stop committing crimes. And shout out to Munchie B for being able to beat those crazy situations. But with that all being said, nigga, none of that had anything to do with getting money. None of that has to do with anything to do with getting money. None of that is cash related. So, gangbangers, just kind of pay attention to the types of crimes that you guys are committing. You know, the whole concept of gangbanging, you know, I guess should be around getting some money. I would assume niggas would want to get some money. But, you know, it just seems like a lot of going to jail for free. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason or rhyme or reason to end up in incarceration when you have the ability to just go ahead and get you some money. And then crimes and charges for getting money are a lot less time consuming than charges for causing crime and harm to other people. So that's also something you might want to just kind of pay attention to.
Say Ascari Banks told on me. Munchie B. I'm comfortable saying my first and last name. Ain't not gonna pop up a podcast shit these days. I'm on a positive path. But niggas better big back and be bold, nigga, like the song say. Nigga on bigs, nigga. Oh, weirdo ass niggas wanna hop on camera talking crazy shit, but you know, that's that right there. And shout out whatchamacallit. And then if you look for the paperwork, it's gonna be pinned to the top of these comments. I'm gonna screenshot the paperwork and put it on my Instagram and Twitter. And both of them social medias is MB_the mayor. MB_THA mayor.
Munchie B wants y'all to be able to find his paperwork, don't he? That all being said, man, make sure y'all show him some love. Like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and slide over to Morals Over Money should you want to check out that paperwork from this content, because I'm sure, and when I say I am sure, I am absolutely sure that he will, in fact, make this available for you, because Munchie B is on a rampage right now. So, with that all being said, make sure y'all show some love. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. And y'all know it's red dots to the left. You know the rest. We're gone.
Know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Rapper.
I fucks with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about late.
Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjack's. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're gonna make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not finna get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're gonna keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We gone.
Hi, I'm Whack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life. For your own personal home security, call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second.
Hey, I'm Adam22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Whack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Texas. It's dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let them hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 points strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboard. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know we're enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.